You want me you want you want me to show you some movements to play better? Yeah, let's do this then. Because since you have feeling for tennis, you said you're a tennis coach? Yes. What? I don't hear anything. It's okay. I don't hear anything. So what you have to do in tennis, you play more flat, right? And little bit in the end, maybe you do a little bit spin, but mostly it's flat. In table tennis, you have to use the stickiness of the rubber, which means you have to brush the ball so it gets rotation. So when you play the backhand, don't play flat, close the racket and brush it. Like the last movement in tennis. In tennis, you do this and then you do this, right? So you do only this, only brush the ball. And the rubber will give rotation to the ball and it will make trajectory and go easier in than flat. Try it out. I will give you a backhand. I will help you find it. Yeah, you will find it, no problem. I will show you how. Like this, and like this, and little bit exactly. The touch was good, the spin was good, but you made too much up, a little bit more in front. But brush, not hit, brush. Not this, this. Yes, but in front more. And hit the ball here on the top, and then you brush. When you brush like this, the ball gets rotation and it goes where you want, like this. Try again. Not up, in front. Yes, now the same a little bit up, the same a little bit up. You have so. Yes, and little bit in front your hand, like guide the ball. No, like 45 degrees. Like this. You will get used to it. Oh no, brush it. Give me a ball and I'll show you. Give me a ball. Brush it. You see? Brush. You do? Like this. Again? Yes, like this. Yes. That's it. It's not difficult. It's just to find it. That's it. See, the ball comes much faster than before. You have to work with spin, always with spin in table tennis, not flat. Yes. When you see it goes up, then you little bit close your racket. When you see the ball, your controller. The angle. You cannot change the angle. Like this. This is good, what you show. Up. Brush the ball. Like this. Yes. Brush it. You will find it. That's it. That's it. It's easy. Once you find it, brush it more. Don't open your racket. Always closed. Like this. Always closed, yes. Except if you give chop service. When you give chop, I do this up. Otherwise, always closed. Always like this. And forehand like this. Always on the top of the ball. You want a little bit forehand? No. Yes. Because you don't in tennis you don't have friction. The strings in tennis don't have friction. So you have to hit first the ball so the ball goes and then you give a little bit spin. In table tennis this is very grippy. So it glues to the ball. It's the same as in real life. It's grippy. Here's more. It's like a good, if you have a good racket, expensive racket, it's like this. If you have like for 10 euro racket, those are very bad. They don't have, they're, ah, okay. Don't play with what? Ah, with club player. Yes, yes. Yes, because if you have tennis, you have the feeling for the ball. You have to brush. Try again. Just brush. You remember, you have to imagine this glues here. It glues to the ball. And then you can pull it. You can pull the ball. It will, if you do this in tennis, if you play in tennis like this, the ball will fall down. Here it glues to the racket, and then you can pull it. Yes, you pull the yes, a little bit more in front, like this. Now a little bit up. If you see goes in net, a little bit. That's it. You pull the ball with a like this, and try forehand. Forehand same. You do this, and then you brush it again. But you want forehand? You want a little bit forehand? That's it. It's not difficult. You always have to imagine it glues. It glues to the racket, and then you can pull it. Yes, if it goes to the net, you pull a little bit up, a little bit. That's it. Look how your shots now were much better. You have to play more spin, more rotation. That's right. Yes. Okay. Yes. You have to with me also, but with me you have no time. If I play good, you have no time to react. But it's the same game. If I play soft, you play same. Always up, always from up. Let's play without just like this little bit. Just like this so you can find it. Not up in front. That's it. You pull the ball there. Exactly like this. That's it. Very good. Now you did this. That's why. You have to go in front. Oh no, like this. Like this. Brush. Always brush. Like this. And try forehand again. Yes, that's good. Yes, a little bit close. When you see it goes out, a little bit close. Brush more. Brush more. Yes. Close a little bit more. That's it. That's very good. See, it's very good. And because you have the basics from tennis, you know how to move your body. It's just tennis. You use more shoulders, arm, and this. Table tennis, you use more the lower arm. You just close the lower arm here. In tennis, you do all movement. Yes. In table tennis, it's more the underarm till your elbow. There's the most and very much wrist. There's the most. That's it. Brush, always brush the ball. Yes, like this. Exactly. Except if somebody gives you chop, if it's or slice in tennis, then you have to go up. If I give you chop, yes, but not so much, not so much. Usually you go like this. If it's chop, you go like this. Try. That's it. And then everything from the top. You want to play one more or finish? Okay, let's play one. Allez. I turn off sound. Let's go. Much better. Very good. Yes, brush. Bravo. Bravo. Very good. So, you know, balls. Your balls are now like this, much better. Let's go. Very good. Very good. Yes, very good. Very good. Let me some.
I
Now I hear you. And you see now when you play the spin, you see your balls are now much better, right? And also because you give rotation, you see when I hold, the ball goes up because of the rotation you give. The ball comes like this to me, and then it hits the racket and goes up. It's much more difficult for me to bring the ball in if you do this because it comes with a lot of rotation, and then it goes up many times. You saw many times you hit the ball, I hold, and it goes up. It's from your rotation. It's very good. Let's go. Very good. Very good. Bravo. Yes, like this. Bravo. Oh, very good. Bravo. Bravo. Wow. Bravo. Very good. Bravo. Bravo. Ooh. Bravo. Bravo. Yes. Bravo. Very good. Very good. Now you're dangerous. I shouldn't have showed you. Now you see when you hit the ball good. I cannot touch the ball. It's very good. Yes, but before I played also like this, but you didn't have these balls. Of course, if I play now serious, I will give short, right? I will not give you where you are good. But I want to say that before I also played like this, and you just brought the ball in. Now I play like this, and you hit so good I cannot touch the ball. So if you practice this more, you are very, very dangerous. You will see. Remember my words. If you practice this, you will a lot of wins because this is very, very good spin, and it's first time now. Imagine every day you practice, 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 practice. Very good. Okay. So I will upload this later to coaching also, so you can watch if you want, and if you want to remember, you can watch it then on my channel. Okay. Thanks. Bye bye. Wow. You saw that? Well, you saw like the huge difference because he didn't know what to do. He has the base like the other. I think the guy from Australia who was like many years number one. He was also a tennis player. I forgot to tell him, but he will watch the video later maybe. So this guy from Australia, he was also a tennis player in real life, and then here he practiced, and then he played. When I played with him, I lost many games, and I thought he was a table tennis player because he learned those movements, and he beat me, I think, quite a few times, and he was many years. He was number one all those years. So you saw what happened here because he didn't know in tennis you have to play flat because the strings of the tennis racket don't have any friction. There are some strings that have little teeth in them, like spikes, so they can a little bit give a little bit spin. Or if I do this serve, you see the ball goes a little bit to the side. Or if their slice good, the ball can stop especially on the sand. It can stop. So they can, but not much. So in tennis, you play first flat, so the ball goes where you want them, and then in the end, you give a little bit like this. You see they hold the racket like this, and they hit, and then do the spin. Well, they do hit, and then they might do the spin. But here in table tennis, you can do only spin because the rubber is so has a lot of friction. So you saw how he improved. Like I think from the people I showed, he had the biggest difference because he has the base from. He said he was third in university because if you play tennis, it's like it's table tennis, right? So it's same game but on the table in essence. And I also, when I played tennis first time, I beat players from the club immediately because it's easier if you have a lot of spin. Tennis is easier because you play always flat or a little bit spin, just that you have to run much more, of course. But you don't have this fast thing here like in table tennis. So good table tennis players can play tennis immediately, and good tennis player may play table tennis if they know what they're doing. Because I saw Djokovic play table tennis and it was totally like horrible. If you search on YouTube Djokovic table tennis, it's a disaster, like very bad. But you see, because he has the feeling, he knows, the ball has to go there somehow. So now instead of flat, immediately learn this, and you saw his balls were like like 10 categories better. So let's see, as blank, do we get points here? I think yes. Hi. Let me switch off the sound. Boop. Let's go. Wow.